Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and I have a treat for you today. Tokshen and I are doing a Blitz multiplayer game. I know a lot of you have requested this, so we are both recording this, and so you can watch both of our videos to see the same game from both angles. I'm playing Utgard, which is the late age version of Jotunheim, the giant nation, and Tokshen is playing Talis, the desert kings, I believe it is, in the late age. So I need to move fast because we're both playing our turns simultaneously. My pretender is the Ice King, who is a son of Nephil. I felt that was pretty thematic. Not the best pretender potentially for this nation, but he's fun. We are using the map Talis by Pataplouf. I don't know. I'll put a link to it in the description, but it's a beautiful map. I'm going to recruit a mage first off, and some javelinmen. Just basic militia troops. Right now I don't have anything, and he's my prophet. He's researching, he's sneaking, end of turn. Okay, so Tokshen is still planning out his turn, which is great. I'm not going to talk too much about my nation, because I want to keep this moving forward. I don't want this to drag too long, but in the text I will kind of describe my nation and what my strategy is. Okay, late turn. We both have a prophet. Alright, so what's nearby? Woodsmen. I think my pretender could take them. Heavy cav and heavy infantry. Militia archers, heavy infantry. Longdeads and ghouls. Might be able to take them. Although they don't run, so probably not. So this is probably the only people I would risk my pretender on in the first turn. And this might be a disaster, but let's try it. So he is going to stand at the front, and he is going to attack closest, and his wolf is just going to guard him. He summons winter wolves. I believe that's how that works. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be a little nerve-wracking, but we'll give it a try. Another mage, and let's get some spearmen, and hopefully this will give us a good jump on the research. Let's see, what can you do? Anything? I suppose you could preach. Okay. All right. So you'll notice when you looked at my unit screen that we have a lot of giant units. I'm going to focus on the elite ones because they cost more gold but less resources, and that right now is thing for me. I think I have a bit, at least in my test game, I have a bit more gold than resources. Okay, let's see my pretender in action. Quickly now. Let's see how he does. This could again be disaster. They could nail him, especially with range, but we'll see. He's going to be much more effective when I can cast some spells. Oh, my wolf is already gone. They're trying to put him to sleep. That mage may be the difference between victory and defeat. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, no. He looks okay. All he has to do is scare him. Come on. This is my attempt at a super combatant pretender. I am not good at this. This is not what I normally do. So, yeah. But for those of you who are familiar with the show Adventure Time will know where I got the name the Ice King from. And he seems to be holding his own. He's not particularly fast, but he's not getting hurt, and it looks like he is going to carry the day. Independent armies are routed. Excellent. He took out 61 guys all by himself. Excellent. Okay, so quickly, we want another research mage, and we want... I'll get some of these guys since they cost a lot of gold, but not a lot of resources, and some hurlers. Perfect. Alright. There's where we're at. I am researching the Alteration School in order to give some badly needed buffs to my pretender. Okay, so first step, these guys are going to attack closest, and these guys, since they are javelin men, are going to be on the side, and they are going to fire closest. Actually, these guys are going to hold and attack closest. Okay, and these guys have shields actually, so why don't we switch them up? We'll put the javelin men, they'll soak up arrows in the front, and the infantry will be there. This guy, he's going, there's no troops that need blessings, so we're going to make our guys courageous, and then we're going to smite. And cast spells. Okay. And again, the reason why I'm going so fast is I don't want poor Tokshen to be sitting there staring at a blank screen all by himself. And he is going to go after here. My Pretender is going to go back home for right now. He did well enough as it is. We get this up to 6, fine. And we're done. Yeah, see, he was having to wait for me. I don't want that to happen to the poor guy. In the test game, I was going a lot faster than he was. Okay, Mir. This is my main army. Let's see what happens. Oh boy, we're definitely outnumbered, but we're giants. We'll see. In my test game, my expansion army did pretty well. But this is... Ooh. Well, okay. Looks like we're going to make it. As long as we hold against the heavy infantry. And we managed to do it. It was costly. It was costly, but we did it. Unrest 30 in Mir. That's the one we just took. Ukraima, 600 gold. We'll take it. We lost 8 guys. Killed 80. I am going to, unfortunately, move him back, though. He needs more troops. Raise defense here. 5 is fine. Okay. Let's research. Another mage. More of these guys. And more regular infantry. Okay. And Ice King, you are going to research for right now. Oh, my scout. Shoot, I haven't been moving my scout. I gotta see what he's doing. Alright. Alright, so you saw I'm recruiting what are called my... Are they Huskarls? They're basically the guardians of the Jarls. And they have better morale by 1 point and better defense skill than the regular troops, but they have scale mail instead of chain mail, so they have less protection. So the regular troops are actually better, I think, but they cost more resources, more production. So I'm focusing on the Huskarls. Now the elite unit is a herdman who is very well armed and is very expensive. And of course I have my blessed troop, or sacred troop, which is a berserker, and I don't really have a very good blessing. My Pretender, he only has the paths necessary to buff himself. So it's not a big deal. And they don't skin shift like they used to in previous eras of this nation. As far as my commanders, I have 3 mages, 2 of which are capital only and slow to recruit. So I'm focusing on the other one because they're cheaper and quicker. I'm getting a lot of events, which is very weird because, as you see here, I have Magic 1, but no luck or unluck. Alright, so, Bourre, you are going to get some hurlers to help with the... Well, no, they should be in a separate... These guys will be here. Okay, wow. Alright, Javelin men are now purely... Well, no, they'll be... Okay, so the hurlers are going to fire from off to the side. These guys are going to continue holding and attacking closest here in the front, and these guys are going to hold and attack rearmost on the side. And we are going to move him down below the archers, but the first thing he's going to do now is he's going to Divine Bless. So now these guys will be blessed with what little... I think they'll get 1 morale out of it, probably, which will boost up from having too many troops here. And that's that. So what's next? Heavy Cav, I don't really feel ready for. Long Deads and Ghouls, sure. And we're still researching. We are at Alteration 1. Next turn we'll have Alteration 2, and I'll be able to send out my Pretender 1 more time. We're going to recruit another Mage, and I think we need just more standard. Well, we should get these guys at least until... And then... Perfect. Okay. Alright. So yes. So we have the little mage... The big mage, who by the way also has old age, is slow to recruit and is capital only, so not very worth it for me. In a longer game with more magic usage, she would be very valuable. The other one is a giant mage, which is alright, I guess. 15 research, also slow to recruit, also capital only. And then as far as leaders, we have 2 priest leaders that have, I think they each can carry 60 to 80 troops. One has 2 holy and one has 1 holy. So only my prophet and my pretender can claim thrones. So it's good that my pretender is a super combatant and is mobile. And then I have a few human units that I'm probably not even going to be using. So that's the situation there. And we're at the next turn. This is going pretty smoothly so far. And we have a hero. Well, misfortune +1. This is terrible. Alterations completed. Let's view quickly the battle in Ibis. These are troops that are undead, so they will not rout, but we have a prophet, so we should be able to banish them in addition to... And, okay, my hurlers should not have run to the front like that. That was not a good idea. But no harm, no foul. We only lost 2 of them, and everybody else survived. Okay, Anger Boda, the Great Hag. Holy crap. 3 Astral, 3 Death, 2 Nature. She's perfect. I love her. She's going to Sight Search immediately. That's what she's doing. The Ice King. Well, these guys, by the way, are going to move. Well, how full are you? Nah, we're going to move back home. I'm being cautious here. Maybe I shouldn't be, but it is what it is. I'm going to raise the defense up here to 5. I'm going to eventually try to raise them up to 10 when I get a chance. Let's go see what he's doing over here. And Ice King, what are we going to do with you? You are going to cast a specific spell. Skeletal Body. Piercing weapons will cause less damage. Fine. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do Stone Skin. And then we're going to do Skeletal Body. And then we're going to do Quicken Self. And hopefully at that point, let's hold to get some reinvigoration until we have that spell. And then attack closest. And we are going to put him in the back, and we're going to have them guard him. And hopefully this will give him time to spell up and get some strength before it comes. Okay, so heavy. All right, let's do it. Ice King is out to fight. We're still doing alteration. Oh, we need to recruit another mage and more hurlers to replace the ones we lost. More troops and more Huskarl. Yes, they are Huskarls with spears. They have ones with spears and axes. And he was waiting for me this time. Wow. Okay, Betaine. Always makes me nervous, but we'll see. The key is going to be fatigue. So Stone Skin, Skeletal Body, they're coming. And Quicken Self. And he's at 38. That's pretty decent. And we're hopefully in my domain, so he has Ice Protection. Okay, I think we're in great shape. Let's see how this goes. We're going to speed it up, though, because, again, we don't want to slow Tokshen down. Okay. He is much sturdier now with a few spells. Yeah, no one's touching him. And he, so as you can see, he is Pierce resistant. He has Cold Power, so I'm really trying to push my Dominion. I'm going to try to build temples as soon as I can. But, yeah, it's pretty obvious we're going to win, so let's not slow down. He killed 60 guys. Good for him. Alright, next we have Heavy Infantry, Heavy Cav, no Heavy Cav. Militia, Light Infantry, Heavy Infantry. We don't want to mess with Crossbowmen just yet. Alright, we'll take him up here. Maybe I'm getting a little too uncautious, but we'll see. And here is Tokshen's forces. The Hag is going to search for magic sites. That was a huge boon. I was not expecting that. Bure, you were going to get more troops, more hurlers, more of these fellows, and I guess they just don't have very good range. So we're going to say fire and keep distance, I think is the way we want to play with these guys. And closest enemy. Alright, that's how we're going to do it. And we're going to send Bure out. We're going to go here first. And we'll save the Heavy Cav for last. Recruiting, we're going to do another mage. More of these guys. And how about some axemen? Oh, we're out of gold. Look at that. Well, whatever. Okay. Okay. Man, poor Tokshen, he's starting to have to wait for me, and that's not the way it was intended to be. Okay. No magic sites. Ivan Moore. Okay, once again, our pretender. Fighting on his own. We should be able to handle these guys without any trouble whatsoever. Yeah, this is looking fine. Okay, Ivan Moore. We killed 33 guys. We didn't lose anything. Anicia. And I'm not going to view all the battles, just so you know. But I want you to see what my armies look like. As you can see up here, we have the Garmherdings, who are berserking, and they're sacred. We have Huskarls, which are just giant troops, basically, with good hit points. But as you can see, their stats aren't that much better than humans, other than hit points, and the Hurlers. Hurlers are good also to bring down walls of castles. But we're playing a throne game, so I'm not even sure if that will even play a role. But, okay, the orders were to fire and stay away. This is starting to really kind of piss me off a little bit. Okay. Abyss, unexpected event. A madman has joined. Excellent. Okay, so she didn't find anything here, so she's going to move down here. He's going to move up here. We're going to move this up to 5. And, again, this is a blitz, so we are blitzing. And, let's get some axe warriors. And we really don't have any good ranged troops, honestly. The Hurlers are disappointing, to say the least. He already has a second temple up. And we'll hide out right here just to see what he's up to. My Pretender God is going to... I don't know. I guess we'll go here for right now. I mean, I'm not going to have him take crossbowmen yet. I'm not feeling confident enough for that. Let's put this up to 5. And I've already recruited, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, phew. I beat him for once. I felt bad, you know? So, Utgard is a pretty interesting nation. I haven't played them before. You have to be careful with giants because they can be swarmed by human-sized opponents and they eat a lot of supplies. So supplies are kind of an issue, which you have to be cognizant of. Alteration is completed. Polmania. Alright, so this should be a cakewalk. Yes, it will be. Okay. We lost 2 units. That is it. And, okay, are we ready to take the throne? Yes, we are. Let's go for it. Polmania up to 5 defense. Now my god has some new spells to play with. Let's see what they are. Oh, he has Iron Skin. Great, instead of Stone Skin. Skeletal Body is still the same, though. Okay, other than that, everything is the same. Alright, so he's just going to sit there for a moment. Pretty soon we're going to need to recruit a new... Let's just do that now. This guy's probably the best one. He's a level 1 priest. This guy's a level 2 priest, but the difference isn't too... Or, sorry. This guy's a level 2 priest, but he has 40 leadership. This guy has 80, and this guy just looks cooler. He has a cloak and everything. Well, he's a little cheaper, though. I think, can 2 do Sermon of Courage? Oh, I'll do the level 2 one. I'm not going to have that many troops anyways. I'll do some Javelin Men for some range. And he's going to do some blast... Well, yikes. Herdman? One, okay, whatever. He can be like a kind of captain unit. And I think that's good for us for right now. Okay, so you can see I'm basically using my Pretender and my troops to advance. Oh, shoot! The hag! Oh, man. Can I still play the turn? Oh, okay, cool. She is going to search for magic sites, and the madman is a madman, so he just does whatever the heck he pleases. I don't really want to have him. But, so okay, whew. It's cool I was able to go back there and check for magic sites. So I think this is a lot of fun. The first game that Tokshen and I played, we didn't play to victory, we just played for a half hour just to test it, and we were on Skype with each other, which was awesome, because we were able to communicate. Obviously, we're not able to do that now because we're communicating with you, our viewers, but it's fun. I mean, if you haven't really considered it, I wouldn't get involved in a big play-by-email multiplayer game from the forums because they take months of your life. But for something like this with a friend, I think it's a really fun little thing to do. 2 magic sites. What? Okay, Dershid. We didn't lose anything. Excellent. Okay, so now let's move up here. Oh, no. We're claiming this sucker. That's what we're doing. And we're going to raise the defense up to 15. Alright. We now have another commander. And what are sites? We have a Garden of Bones, so we're getting more death gems, and enchanted fields with supply. That's cool, we could use that. Alright, moving over here to search this place. Shiar, where can I put you that you're not going to just annoy the hell out of me? I guess you can stay here for right now. My god is staying still until we get to Alteration 4, which we are nowhere near. Another mage, And once we have Alteration 4, then I'll start recruiting more battle-oriented mages instead of research-oriented mages. And we have a lot of resources. Let's go with the non-elite guys. So I want to save some money, too, for a second castle. Alright, so they're claiming the throne. The expansion army will go up here. Then they're going to go up here. And that's our plan for that. Okay, so is that... Yeah, we're done with that. Okay. Alright, so you can kind of see what my strategy is. It's to get my side of the river. I'm probably going to have an advantage against Tokshen with regards to site searching because I got that awesome hero. In the test game, he got a hero. So, and also the thrones are placed kind of randomly. And in the previous game, he had 3 within easy reach of him, and I only had 1 within easy reach of me. So, it varies, you know. This game is a little bit advantaged, I think, toward me. The previous game was a little bit advantaged toward him. We did throne victory to make the game go by faster instead of having to actually siege your opponent's capital and all that nonsense. In the test game, my god died, by the way, and I had all these priests trying to bring him back, and he just never came back, and it was terrible. So that's why I'm being a little more cautious with the Ice King this time around. Let's just say he's looking for princesses to kidnap. And again, you will get that if you watch Adventure Time. You will not get that if you do not. Okay, so first thing is, Tokshen and I made a little deal that I would send him a text when we're about 30 minutes so that we could stop the recording. So I'm going to do that now. Ooh, some gems. Excellent. And we got the Throne of Beasts. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send a message to him that just says, stop after this turn, which means next turn, because that's when he will receive it. Okay. And we are going to search for sites. Orm is going to take... Oh, boy. He's going to take... I'm going to set him up with 3 squads. You've got our typical hold and attack closest squad, and I'm not going to set them up in a line because their morale's already down for him having too many. Well, you know, why don't I just... Well, here's why. Because I want them to be blessed. So... Hold and attack rearmost. Okay. And then fire closest. Or actually fire and keep distance closest. Let's see how that works. These are our javelin men. Okay. And we're going to keep Orm. He's going to bless, bless, courage, courage, cast spells. And we're going to put him up by those guys, so he can bless them. And that's it. So this might not be enough. We might get beat here, but I don't have enough time to move these guys back around. So how close are we getting to Alteration 4? 2 more turns. Alright. So another mage and some axemen. Alright, and we are managing to save up a little bit of gold. So that's good. Turn. Alright, so this next turn will be the last turn of the episode. I had my hag search. Okay, good. Oh, you know what? I didn't even check and see what the throne does. I'll do that next turn. So, yeah. Tokshen, it takes him a little longer as we move on because he's doing more magic-oriented stuff. He's basically a skeletal summoning nation. Satis is really good death mages, so he's reanimating, doing stuff like that. He's probably going to bring more magic to bear than I am, simply because, again, my research priority right now is just buffing up my god, who doesn't have a very good magic pass, to be honest. No sites. Epernia, we managed to conquer that. Zaburia, we managed to conquer that. Okay. So we're in good shape. We're going to move Orm up. We're going to put defense here to 5. He might consider casting a jerk spell. We did discuss that, or at least the value of doing so. And I forgot to claim this throne. What the hell am I doing here? Okay, my god's moving back to do that. These guys are going to move up to take these guys, and we're going to put the province defense here to 20, since this is the main border province. The throne that we do have gives us Animal Awe, which is worthless. Oh, and the winner, by the way, has to get 3 thrones. So he has easy access to 1. I have easy... Oh, there's the third one. Okay, so I have easy access to 2. There's 1 here. I'm missing a throne somewhere, aren't I? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm wasting too much time. Okay, another mage. And let's go with Spearman this time around. Actually, I was going to go for the higher production, lower gold. Excellent. Okay, so after this turn, we are going to end the episode. I think everything's functioning the way it should be. Done. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good one.